Hey, you're listening to The Good Pod Guide with me, Lauren Windle. I'm going to give you the lowdown on some of the biggest podcasts, as well as some hidden gems to help you find your next great listen. Hey. I don't get why everyone is so adverse to the word pop when it comes to music. I remember as a kid, there was this divide between people who liked R&B and people who liked rock music. But if anyone confessed to enjoying pop, it was game over for them. And I'm talking when I think of pop, I think of Kylie Minogue, because you can't claim that she falls into any other genre. Whereas I don't know, at the time there was Destiny's Child, and they were very much pop, but also very much R&B, and so on and so forth. But Kylie Minogue, she is literally just absolutely pop personified, isn't she? Anyway, Switched On Pop is our podcast for today, and they aren't taking any of those negative connotations with them. This is a podcast that analyzes popular music in forensic and technical detail with guests who are often artists, producers, songwriters. They basically break down the tracks to find out exactly what makes a hit. It's presented by songwriter Charlie Harding and musicologist Nate Sloan. I Googled musicologist because my first reaction was, that's made up. But apparently it's real. It's an expert in or student of music as an academic subject, as opposed to someone trained in performance or composition. So it's like a boring musician who doesn't make music, just analyzes it. That's my layman's interpretation. Apologies to any musicologists who happen to be listening, although I reckon it's probably a niche market, so I might be safe. I listened to the Jonas Brothers Are Back episode and quite enjoyed their analysis, particularly when they were talking about the use of the whistle sound in the song Sucker. And then I realized that the Jonas Brothers' wives, Priyanka Chopra, Sophie Turner and Danielle Jonas, are featured in their videos. So I fell down a bit of a YouTube rabbit hole whilst I was watching those. The algorithm very much got me. My favorite, incidentally, was What a Man Gotta Do, which is based on old-fashioned movies, which I thought was quite entertaining. Wasn't a big fan of the song, though. There's also a whole episode dedicated to discussing the controversial use of auto-tune in pop and hip-hop. It's called Do You Believe in Life After Auto-Tune?, which refers to one of my least favourite songs, third only to I'm Blue Dubba Dee Dubba Die and I'm Wicked and I'm Lazy, which genuinely make my skin crawl when I hear them. There are 230 episodes in total, each of them 30 to 40 minutes long. The Webby Awards gave Switched On Pop the People's Voice Arts and Culture Podcast Award 2020. So that's pretty big news. You probably spotted that. For music nerds, this is bang on. But even for those who don't take a massive interest in the intricacies of music beyond do I like this song? Do I not like this song? Will still find it fascinating, I think. I mean, I did, and I'm that person. It's fair to say that these guys know their stuff. They cover a wide range of songs. So not just those that sit in the pop genre, but those that overlap with R&B, hip hop, rock, dance, etc., etc., etc. I've got a mate who knows everything about music, and he's pretty showy-offy and patronizing with it. Every group of friends has a mate like that, but they are not patronizing, and they also steer away from the snobby jargon that my mate absolutely loves, which makes this a really accessible listen. Give it a go and let me know what you think. In the next episode, I get excited about a culture podcast with some very niche subject matter. For more info on the Good Pod Guide, check out the show notes. Also, subscribe, and leave a positive review to help us beat that evil algorithm.